being a man, and you go to weddings, you go to showers, your friends are having babies. How did it feel for your wife and yourself to see other people having families and starting families, and you haven't started one as yet?
Well, like attending functions, you never really, you would see other people interacting with their kids. I was call myself the best uncle because everybody, you are an uncle and a very good uncle,
Yeah.
and everybody wonder why, and you didn't want to tell them like, you have problems, so, just kind of brush it off, but it was very stressful, and it sometimes put a strain on the relationship.
Yeah. How did the stress manifest itself? You mentioned the strain of the relationship.
Um, it would sometimes you would see like your peers who like friends and family who got married around your time, and the baby they would have their babies and you would just you just get agitated, like what you're doing wrong, thinking it's your fault, but it's not really your fault. Just something you had to deal with.
Yeah. Um, so why don't you tell me your story? What was the story of your situation with yourself and your partner?
From the beginning.
Yes.
Well, we married for 10 years. Um, we've been trying for maybe 9. Um,
9 years is a long
yeah,
time.
yeah. It had its ups and downs. Um, Miscarriages. The first one was divorce where baby was probably along 3 months, and then we went, and, it
Yeah.
didn't work out. And then probably about a year or two pregnancy again, but again it didn't work out. And then a barrage. You're going at it head on. You're trying to take it head on. You don't want it to get the best of you. It wasn't working out. And then we we decided to try Barbados. My wife friendship, someone told her about it,
So someone told your wife about Barbados Fertility Center.
the consultation is free. So you have nothing to lose. So you go and services, excellent. You go and
So the first consultation, did you find, had you ever been to a fertility center before?
yeah, yeah, in Trinidad,
You had been to a fertility center before.
yeah, yeah.
So did you notice something different when you had the first consultation? Did you get a sense that this was going to be a different experience?
Yes, because there was a structure, there was a plan for everyone. Because it had more than, you would meet someone there and everyone problem will be different. So you can't like stereotype everyone and say, all right, you will do this, you will do that. So everyone had a plan. They had a plan for us from the first day. We went, we did the necessary tests, and they gave us our options. We went home, we thought about it, which one was best suited for us, because it's our decision. At the end of the day, we decided to move to Barbados.
So you mentioned the first consultation being free, but the process of going through and getting the baby is not. It's as much an emotional as it is a financial
Yes.
decision. How easy or difficult was that for you and your wife?
Well, for us, it wasn't that hard because years ago we knew this was probably an alternative, and we had started to prepare for that alternative, financially, mentally. A lot of the problems, in some instances, a lot of problems we encountered were like your employers would not cover fertility treatment. They didn't see it as important, I guess, to cover it. So you had to foot the bill yourself. But at the end of the day, we could have just say, well, let we keep the money, and we had just finished our house. We want to furnish our house, and we decided not to. And we said, let's take this money and go to Barbados and try. Because our friend said, what's the sense? You have this nice big house, and at the end of the day, every night we just sit down and watch one another. You need something else in the house, and thank God it worked out for us.
That's interesting because the desire to defer, you say you didn't finish your house
No.
and you decided to take that money
Yeah.
and thing. And we live in such an immediate society where people would rather go buy a wardrobe of clothes rather than putting it towards a fertility care and treatment. What would you say to those who consider the financial burden?
Well, do think of it as a burden because the rewards are life changing, and the money will always come. Somehow it will always come and it will always go. But if you have a child, if it do work out for you, it should work out for you.